Hi, Mr. Villar. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm very good. Could you give us an overview of your business?
Well, my name is Raul Villar, and this is an air conditioning company. We do service, repair, sales, and we stay pretty busy.
Where are you located?
I'm in Manatee, Sarasota County, and surroundings.
Okay. What made you decide to open up your own business?
Well, we live in Sarasota County, so I felt that it'd be wise to open up a business in our area so we can benefit from some of the folks that we know.
Okay, that seems like a good idea. What things did you have to plan out before you opened up your business?
Well, we had to worry about our insurance for ourselves, and then I had to make sure that the funds were available, and we had to, cash in some bonds and CDs and take some funds out of the bank and invest them in this business.
Okay. How did you choose the location for your business?
Well, once again, since we were living in Sarasota County, I felt that it's a good, one of the best areas in the West Coast to generate profit in this kind of business.
Okay. What steps did you have to take to obtain the startup resources to start your business?
I had to cash in some funds, CDs. We did not borrow any money from any bank or small business, so that kept my my overhead down, and that's the way we went.
Yeah, that's a great idea. How and where do you advertise to promote your business?
We usually use the yellow books, Verizon. We have occasionally we use the newspaper and several of the small companies that do advertise to promote our business.
Have you ever thought about using a website?
No, I thought about it, but I'm an old-fashioned type of a person, so I've not really made a decision on that.
Okay. Could you tell me some more about the licensing requirements you needed?
Yes, we are state licensed, which allows us to do work throughout the whole state of Florida. I've gone as far as the tip of the state to do some service, but it's very difficult. It's a hard test. The laws in it you need to know the laws, the requirements for your permittings and everything else.
Okay. How did you start to obtain these licensing requirements? Was there a school or?
Yes, I did take a course, and there was a lot of books, like 20 books, that we had to read and have knowledge, and you have knowledge of the air conditioning business. But the laws are the ones that was the most interesting. You really have to be on top of your game to pass this test.
Okay. Do you use I know you said you didn't have a website, but do you use the internet for internet technology, e-commerce kind of things?
No, honestly, I'm old-fashioned, so I stay away from there.
Okay. So then how do you handle your financial transactions?
We have a payroll company that takes care of our employees, and we use Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and we offer in-house financing also.
Do you accept cash and checks?
Cash and check is always welcome.
Okay. Have you had any experiences with any internal or external theft or any issues like that? And if you did, how did you handle the situation?
As a matter of fact, we did. We had a problem. We had an issue with a new employee that I hired. It was a bad decision on my part, and he turned to drugs, and he stole from us quite a large amount of funds. So we had him, tried to have him arrested, and unfortunately he left the state and he still wanted.
Well, that's too bad.
Yes.
From this, did you learn any new steps with disciplinary actions or anything like that?
Yes, we definitely did. We have to be more careful. We have to do a drug test, number one, and we have to run a credit check on the fellows, and just got to be extremely careful nowadays.
Okay, well, what do you believe is the most important quality that you want to look for in your future employees?
Definitely trust. Honesty is it's got to be number one, and a person that's dedicated, and a family man is good. Most family men are good people to hire.
Okay. Speaking of family men, do you have any family members involved in the business? And if you do, how do you feel about mixing the personal and professional?
I do have a brother that works for me. He's been with us for about 12 years. Um, it's okay. Sometimes you have to overlook a few things because he's family. But as a rule, family will try to protect you. Um, do I enjoy reprimanding him? No. Uh, Once again, it's tough, it's hard, but it's not bad.
Were you ever hesitant about working with family?
No, I'm not hesitant about working with family. It's just that you have to remember that you will not treat family like you treat somebody else, because once again, blood is blood.
How many different positions are available in your business?
We have about five, starting with the telemarketer, receptionist. You will need a technician, salesman, and an installer. And if you can keep those five going, you got a nice small business going.
Yeah, for sure. How long do you train your newly hired employees?
When we first hire someone, we actually keep him together with another technician for 30 days. And they run together, they do the calls together, the installations or whatever it may be. And this way we can assess the guy's knowledge, and he can learn to see if he's going to like this type of work.
So you'd say it's a more casual training program, or would you say it's more formal?
No, it's more casual.
More casual?
Yes, I definitely think it's casual.
Do you have an evaluation program for your employees?
We really don't. Once again, this is a small company, and I work with the guys, so I know the ones that are doing the job or the ones that are not doing the job. So I don't really have to take time out of my day to evaluate them
So you're around them most of the time?
all of the time.
All of the time? Okay, well that would make a great evaluation tool if you're around them all the time. What company incentives do you offer your employees?
Well, I offer decent pay, and I offer some leeway on behalf of, let's say they need to take time off for work, they need to go to the doctors. They don't have to really feel bad about missing a day. If they're sick, I'll pay them. So that's a good benefit, I think, and they seem to like it, and they don't abuse it. So.
Do you offer any insurance or things
Well,
like that?
due to, I thought of the insurance before, you may have to co-pay or whatever, but, I spoke to my people before, and they decided that they don't really want to go that route. So, with today's new laws and the Obamacare, and so we're trying to stay away from it.
Okay. How about your family? Has owning your business had any effect on them?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the only problems that I see is that you don't get to spend enough time with your family.
I can
Besides-
understand that. But I'm sure it's had some positive effects as well.
Well, yes, I was able to give them most of the things that they wanted.
Well, that's always good. That's always very good. Do you have a succession plan for your business?
At this time, I really don't know which way we're going to go. You don't want to force your business into a family member, because you don't know if they really want to do that type of a business or not. So the best choice will be, hopefully, if no one is interested in the business, you could try to sell your business when you get old enough to retire, and, you know, they can enjoy some of the funds.
Okay. Let's talk more about the day-to-day work in your business. What kind of daily things do you have to do?
Well, you know, it goes back to, you know, you get calls, oh, my thermostat's not working, will you send somebody over? So, you know, many times you gotta send a guy out to a foolish call, but we take care of him. We have an installation to do, or my heater doesn't work, or the furnace is not running, it's not cold enough, or it's not hot enough. People are continuously calling you for service.
Well, you definitely have a business that's necessary to the well-being of your community. Do you feel that your business is a success?
I definitely do. I think we've done great the years we've been in it, and I continue to do it for a few more years.
Good. What's the worst experience you've ever had?
When I first started, the first year was rough. I got ill, I suffered a heart attack, and it was a little stressful all the time. I didn't know what was going to happen, if I was going to continue or not. But we managed, and my boys pulled together, and that's what they deserve, my honest consideration as to keeping them with us.
Okay. Were there any other obstacles you had to overcome or have to overcome in general on a daily basis?
Well, yeah, we've been through some rough economy the last couple of years. That's been tough. You know, you get your ups and downs, the weather. So you have a lot of issues that you got to worry about.
Okay. What about the best experience? Do you have a favorite experience in the business?
Well, the profits has been good. The profits has been good, so I've been able to do the things that we want to do for our family.
So it's definitely been a good investment of your time and money.
I recommend it highly that if you can do it. Don't be afraid. Just make sure you always watch your overhead.
Yeah, of course. If you could change one thing about your business, even though you say it's been great, if there was one thing you could change, what would it be?
I will try to see if I could work a little less hours.
Less hours? I think we'd all like that. I'm sure. What is the best advice you could give to someone who wants to start a business?
Just watch your overhead.
Watch the overhead.
You know, the less overhead, the more you can put in your pocket.
Okay, well, that's great advice. Is there anything else you want to tell me about the business or owning a business in general before we end today?
Well, I think I wish everybody could own their own business, because it's a good thing, it's a profitable thing, but you need to work it, you need to be honest, you need to really put your thoughts and, you know, the way you want to run your business, it has to be like you dealing with family all the time. You know, you want to be honest and just be honest.
Yeah, especially in a small business, I'm sure
Right.
that'd be very important. Well, thank you today for your time and for telling me all about your business. It was very interesting and I learned a lot.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.